There's this tweet from November of 2019 that has haunted me for over half a decade, where Phil Lord, a producer of the animated Spider-Verse films, said that a version of Takuya Yamashiro from the 70s Toei Tokusatsu Spider-Man show was designed for a Spider-Verse sequel. In 2023, I sat through the entire film in theaters and he was nowhere in it. Now, Across the Spider-Verse is a great movie, despite all the indecisive decisions of executives causing poor animators to crunch their work on it. But even with this knowledge, it still was a bit disappointing to not see one of my Spider-Boys on the big screen when he was clearly promised to us at some point. Now, because of the aforementioned poor working conditions on the second film, a third film for the Spider-Verse trilogy got delayed for multiple years, and at the time of writing, the public is still 1 year off from getting to see the final part of the trilogy in 2027, meaning I've been waiting for like 8 years to see Takuya on the big screen alongside other cool Spider dudes. However, I rewatched Across the Spider-Verse recently, and overthinking about it like I do, it made me realize something. Takuya actually has a valid reason to not be in this part of the story. Remember, Miguel/Spider-Man 2099's whole thing in this film is about his canon event algorithms. Miguel believes there must be a multiversal order to everything, with each Spider-Man having points in their life that must happen. During the Spider Society scenes, we see a lot of variants of Peter or similar characters, with Miles being considered an anomaly because of how different he is from everyone else. Now, we know Miles got bitten by a spider from another dimension, but I still think there's other Spider-Mans from other dimensions Miguel didn't bother inviting to the Spider Society. They could possibly be labeled as non-canon Spider-Mans by Miguel because of their origins and defining moments being so different from what's expected from the average Spider-Man mold. I mean, Takuya's powers come from outer space, not science, and he has a giant robot to help him fight, which other Spider-Man except Penny don't have. Remember, even in the context of the movie, canon events are bullshit. It's just a theoretical algorithm Miguel made up based on vague ideas, which has done so to be a commentary on a gatekeepy comics fan culture of the one true nature of a superhero, when in reality, multiple versions of a character can still exist and be awesome in their own right. Takuya might have a different swagger to him, but he's still a cool Spider-Man at the end of the day. Hell, another Spider-Man character that hasn't shown up in these Spider-Verse films that I would love to see, Silk, also falls under what I'm theorizing here, since Silk's existence requires Spider-Man since they're both bitten by the same spider. There's no one and only Silk in a universe like with Spider-Man, but doesn't she deserve to get on the action despite that? If Beyond the Spider-Verse is gonna serve as a finale to this trilogy, it would be fitting to introduce these non-canon misfit Spider-Men to help with the final battle, proving that truly anyone can wear the mask no matter their origin. And that's my theory of why Takuya was not in Across the Spider-Verse. I could be completely off base with this theory, but it was still fun forming these analytical thoughts based on the themes the Spider-Verse films show and what they haven't shown yet from the comics. Besides, this silly video idea was a good way to exorcise the haunting that Tweet has been causing me for years now. Anyway, see you in a year when Beyond comes out, I hope.